Good morning, did you miss me? We had a 2-week gap instead of 1-week gap. So on the usual first week that you would have missed anyway, I made this nurse themed graduation cake. I used the sugar press letter set for the word congratulations, and the other one was hand painted. That one went to a repeat customer. Then I made Tyler's birthday cake. I've made Tyler's birthday cake for quite a few years now, and he always chooses really cool themes. The bottom tier was BT21 and the top was Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy in a boat. It's very specific. I really enjoyed making this one. And then lastly, it was a birthday cake for a lady who just loves her designer handbags and shoes. I just went with like a black, white and marble and gold theme for this one. So that was the week from the 15th to the 21st of July. So that week you would have missed anyway because I have a gap in between my vlogs. Then I should have been filming last week, but I had a week off. It wasn't really a week off, it was a week off baking, and I didn't film anything because it was literally me catching up on all the doodles I've got behind on and all my emails and all the admin stuff, and filming a video for YouTube which went up last week, and that was the cake etiquette video. I do just want to point out, if anybody has seen that one and are now watching this one, there is no need to apologise. I have had several messages since saying I am really sorry I didn't credit this. It's absolutely fine. If you are apologising, that shows that you weren't aware. You'd just forgotten, you didn't know it was an unwritten rule. That was the whole point of the video. It doesn't matter. It's more for the people who go around copying things and blatantly ignore the fact that they should be crediting. Like I said, it's not a law, but you're absolutely fine. Don't worry. There is no need to apologise. I even forget to credit sometimes because I schedule cakes on Facebook way in advance, and I'll just pop the picture on, write something, schedule it, and then it's not until it goes live a couple of weeks later that I realised I'd forgotten to credit, so then I'll just do it then. We are all human, we all make mistakes, there is no need to apologise. You are just a genuine person who just forgot. So yeah, you didn't miss anything last week. I just sat at the computer, did lots of admin stuff. Adam had the day off on Friday, so we spent the day gardening, bought some plants, and we did the gardening in the rain. It was absolutely chucking it down, and I was planting plants in the garden. And we also found a frog. We have a mini frog living in the garden. I asked people what we should call it, and my favourite one that somebody came up with, that Sarah came up with, is Hopper from Stranger Things. Could not be any better. Just need to get him a little sheriff's hat. Right, so yeah, we skipped a week because that week was boring, so this week I have 3 cakes. Firstly, I have a 2-tier wedding cake going tomorrow night. They're coming to collect that one. Then I've got a single-tier birthday cake going on Friday night, and then a christening cake that we're delivering on Sunday. Thankfully, the weather has cooled down a little bit, but it is still really humid. I am actually quite warm sat here, so I'm hoping the ganache will be alright. So yeah, that is what I am working on this week. That is what I've got to set to do in a minute, seeing as I've got one being collected tomorrow. But it's also my birthday today, and I'm just sifting through all the messages that are coming through on Facebook, trying to thank each person. I haven't opened my cards yet. I won't bore you and sit and open every card. I'll just show you what cards I've got. I always get a little pile of cards waiting for me. It was my dad's birthday yesterday. Anybody that's obviously giving cards, they'll go to my dad's and give his cards, but they'll drop mine off there as well. So he was opening his cards and he accidentally opened this one because it was in his pile, and he pulled it out and he was like, "Auntie." So my brother and sister-in-law have got this really cute little ice cream van themed birthday cake, and it comes with stickers. It actually says to place these round stickers on the ice cream van window. How cute are these? It's got a little table. Cool is this card? I was literally only talking about Joyce Byers yesterday. How amazing is that? Oh, thank you, Emma. This is from fellow cake artist Emma from Emma Lou Cakes. Yeah, I was literally talking about Joyce Byers. If you haven't seen Stranger Things, this is going to make no sense. But also, where have you been? Need to watch Stranger Things. But in season 3, if you have seen it, Joyce Byers is trying to explain to a Russian who doesn't speak English. I have accidentally hired a Russian. I've got something in the works And I paid a Russian, not knowing he was a Russian. And now the language barrier is literally like me being Joyce Byers explaining to this Russian who's just sitting there like... just like Alexei. That part of the video probably didn't make any sense, it just amused me. I'll explain at a later date. So I got this little cute spotty package that arrived with Emma's card. Little box. Oh, I love it. Look at it. How cool is this little T-Rex pin? Oh my god. I love that. Oh, I have a few T-Rex items because Adam calls me T-Rex. Little arms. Can't reach. And it also came with a larger spotty box. Oh wow. Yay! I love my Funko Pops. Look at this one. It's not only Jack Skeleton, it's a Day of the Dead Jack Skeleton. Oh my god, he's got a spider on his head and everything. How cool is he? Oh, that is amazing. Thank you, Emma. She knows me so well. And there are two more sitting up here from Adam. A bottle of Pepsi and a different type of rum for a change. Never seen that artwork before. How cool is that? I have completely run out of rum. I needed some more rum. He usually buys Captain Morgan, so that's going to be a nice change to try because I've had lambs but not the spiced rum, especially with this sticker on. So I'll quickly run through. So we got this one from Kai. Emma's Stranger Things card, my ice cream van. A lot of the cards have cakes on. That one's from Adam. Lovely wife, lucky husband. You'll have to excuse the weird noise the next door. Builders are drilling, but it is 3:10. This is as far as I've got with the 2-tier wedding cake so far. I've just airbrushed some leaf sort of shapes on it. This is all going to be covered anyway. Thought I'd show you quickly what I've made, just so you know how my mind works. So the cake is having Rapunzel's tower on the top of it. With it being a wedding cake, people do like to keep the toppers. And it also has to be lightweight because the top of the tower is quite heavy and then it's on a little stick. So the way I've done it is gathered some kebab sticks together and taped them so they don't flail out too much. One stick, this one here, is higher up than all the others. So all the others end here into this foam core and then there's one that goes through the foam core and part way up just to hold this piece on. It's been hot glued at the bottom, it was hot glued on the top, and then I've just made some rectangle bits to fill the middle, and then it is topped with another circle. So all inside this is hollow, so it's not going to be heavy. I'm going to fill all these gaps here with sugar paste, so there's only going to be that sugar paste on, and then the sugar paste roof. So really it shouldn't be that heavy. It would be much heavier if this was all one big block of sugar paste. And then I'm going to wrap sugar paste around here for the tower. So it's really long because it's going to go all the way into the top cake and hit the baseboard that the top cake is on. So I'm going to fill these gaps with sugar paste. So this should just be like one cylinder then of sugar paste, except it's not as heavy. Yeah, I could have made it out of polystyrene. I didn't have any of the right shape, so foam core to the rescue again. Right, I've roughly filled the gaps in. Just rolled it across the top and patched it. Looks like a giant marshmallow. Now I'm just going to insert this down the middle. So I'll keep pushing that right down until it hits that bottom drum. Right, so that won't go any further now. So that is going to be the size of my tower bit, and then this is the building on the top. Once I get that sugar paste on there, it'll be quite secure. I mean, it is a little bit wobbly, but it's nothing to what I'd consider dangerous at this point. I've had worse. So once we've got that sugar paste tower on, that'll harden up and it'll set a bit better. Right, this is where we're up to at just 10:10 at night. I have got this middle tier almost done. It needs some bugs. I have started Lumiere. We need cogsworth on this side, some bugs and some leaves around the back and some vines, Jack and Sally, and then I've obviously got to finish this whole tower. Now I've put some sugar paste on. I mean, it's still a little bit soft, but it's getting there. My mum and dad also called over today for my birthday. I will show you what they got me another day. I have still got loads to show you. Having 3 cakes this week, I really need to get them done. I also have a funeral tomorrow. It's one of them where you really need to be at it, but you also don't know if you're going to get anything done on time. This cake is leaving tomorrow night. I don't know if I'm going to get all this finished in the morning to be able to make it to the funeral. I am super tired. I've just got a lot on, so I will try and update you and show you things when I can. Good morning. I got up early today and tried to get as much of this done as I could. It looks a lot different than it did last night. It has a roof. It is 11:30. I've managed to finish Lumiere and Cogsworth needs his little top pieces on. There's still lots to do on it, but I'm going to leave it here and then get ready for the funeral. I can make half of it, just not the whole of it. So I'm going to go to the first half and then I'm going to come back and stick Jack and Sally on and some more leaves and bugs and things. And yeah, do another 2 cakes. I am back and just got it finished in time. It was a shame I couldn't stop for the whole thing. I only stopped for part of it. And then rush back to get some bugs made. And Jack and Sally and shade everything. This needs boxing up and then it's ready to go. And then I am on to covering this one because this one also needs finishing. How is it Friday already? I am so behind with everything. I'm sure this vlog has been very boring to watch. This is what I've done now. This is where I'm up to. I am just so busy I can't take 2 minutes to pick the camera up. So you're currently balanced on top of a couple of cake drums because my cake order arrived. It is Friday morning. I am eating a bowl of honey loops. The wedding cake got collected last night. He was very nervous about transporting that cake. This morning I have got to finish an Marvel themed cake. So I managed to get it covered. I got Hulk's fist on the front and I've done Iron Man's mask. And I've cut out a circle ready for Captain America's shield. That's being collected tonight. I should hopefully get that done by this afternoon and then have to start on the christening cake that we're delivering on Sunday. Here is a nice little confession for you. I have never seen any of the Marvel films. Like, I obviously know about them, Spider-Man, Hulk. I actually haven't seen any. The only 2 films I've seen are Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. I haven't seen any of the others. I don't know why. I don't get much time to watch films. I haven't even seen Lord of the Rings either. I know you're all screaming at me right now. Get my hair up and out the way for decorating. I always have a couple of clips lying around. My pyjamas are here. I got some pyjamas from my mum and dad. I did say that they brought some stuff over for my birthday and I didn't have time to show you. So I got this really cute little Lady in the Tramp pyjamas. It says bed hair on it and the ears are actually quite fluffy and the pants have lady's head on them. And another pair falling out the packet now, but it's little chip pyjamas and it says did someone say tea, and the pants have the rose on. I also got some Disney socks, Mickey, Minnie and Pluto, and 2 clematis plants. So I'm hoping at some point I'll be able to plant those because they keep falling over in the wind outside. I apologise to anybody who's waiting for emails. I should have been testing a product this week and I said I'd have it done by Wednesday. It's now Friday. Just wish I had more hours in the day or more stamina to stay up longer. So yeah, I apologise to people who are waiting for replies. I'm just trying to make my way through these cakes. Finished this one earlier today. It is going in half an hour. I have made a start on the christening cake, so it's ganache now. I think I might have time to turn that one into a tutorial, I think. The weird noises are coming from the TV because Kai was playing on Jurassic World. We've got burgers in for tea. My rum is poured. Feeling a little bit more on track. Afternoon, I've spent the morning finishing the christening cake. I've still got the monkey's head to do, but I've been filming that for YouTube, so my camera's nearly full. Whilst the body is drying, we thought we'd quickly come out to check a place out called Country Baskets, A few of you might have heard of it because I think they've got like 8 around the UK. Our nearest one is Manchester, and there's one in Macclesfield. Or is that the one in Manchester? Where's the other one? There's 2 near us anyway. We're going to the Manchester one. I think it's like a wholesalers for artificial flowers and stuff that they sell in garden centres, so it could be very, very dangerous. The christening cake's all finished for tomorrow. We're going to deliver this. It needs to be there before 1, so we might set off in the morning just to get rid of it so we can start the rest of the day. This is based on Leandro's cute little monkey teddy that he likes. So I designed it with some like little vine leaves as if it was like the jungle. Country Baskets was good, wasn't it? Oh, I liked it. I didn't actually film that much because I was that excited over seeing all the different stuff. So it's, if you've been to the range, it's like the range but better because it's cheaper. So if you wonder where the range must get their giant clocks from, they also have them in Country Baskets. We bought a bit of everything. We only spent £30 odd though because you have to add VAT on at the till, so it's a bit like Costco where the prices are on the shelves and the boxes, but then you have to put 20% on when you get to the till.
I'm just looking at you, can't see me.
Can you not? Why?
Because you keep wafting your hand.
I thought you meant I was fighting it somewhere else. No. They have lots of garden ornaments. We saw them sloth. I think we should have picked one of them sloth ornaments up. I liked the sleepy one. It was proper cute.
I wonder why.
Were they about £20? They were only about £20 plus VAT, which for the size of it I thought were really good.
I just like the sloth.
Well, yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, you always look at the price.
Well, I'm not going to buy it if it's £1,000, am I? I mean, I like it, but not that much. So then we...
Can I be in shot, please?
Sorry. So it was like, what would you say it was like inside? A bit warehouse looking, but
it's just a range in a warehouse.
Yeah, it's a bit like the range in a warehouse. They have loads of like artificial trees, loads of flowers, and they've got them all colour coded. So there's an aisle of pink and an aisle of yellow. We picked up, I'll show you what we picked up in a minute and how much everything cost. But you picked up a bottle, didn't you? We found a really cool little gamer bottle, water bottle, because you like your water bottles. So many water bottles. I'm sick of them, there's so many water bottles, but we had to get that one because it had little gamer icons on it. We also picked up some yellow twig things, although they don't quite look right. Because the top of our little jar is too wide. So if I let them completely flop, they go even wider than that, and they're already wide enough. So I need to kind of sort that out, that situation out. I also picked up some random bits, so there's some like greenery. I thought these might be handy for cakes, like filling in the little greenery bits that you can't really make these from sugar paste when they're so tiny anyway. So little bunches of greenery. The eucalyptus was already ours, we didn't buy that today. This little stem, I know it's only little, but this was 99p. 99p, and there's a few flowers on there I might be able to use. I don't really use artificial flowers on cakes, but I went there to see what they had, and I might actually start filling in some gaps with these. I'll have to see how it looks. More bunches of greenery. I have no idea what type of plant this is. But these are quite good. And another bunch. This was only cheap as well. I think this was like $2.99, but I'm just going to pick it apart and use different elements of it, because you've got blue ones, you've got like berries, like open peony things, leaves. So I'm just going to pick this apart and use different parts of it. This is Adam's water bottle. It says game over on it, insert water. Lots of little icons and obviously cherries on there. He's used it already. Can't resist. They also sold little gold hoops. This was the only size I could see in there, but this was £2.19. You may actually be able to get these cheaper online, but it was there, so I picked it up. And then these little stems of leaves, there's quite a few in there, were 55p. I mean, I know they don't look like sugar leaves, but you couldn't make sugar leaves for 55p. So these are just great filler ones when you're in a rush. And also, before I forget, because I've been meaning to show this all week, the lovely Sam and Gary from Auntie Sam's Cake sent us a little parcel through. She said it was a Christmas present. She just managed to send it through, and it is this amazing glass skull. We currently have Pimm's in this because my rum bottle was too big, but it matches my little bottles absolutely perfectly. It's exactly the same skull, and I have these. I sell these in my shop. I think there's only about 2 or 3 left in case you wanted to grab one, but I have lemon extract in these to drop into paints when I'm mixing colours up. So yeah, and it come with little shot glasses, but because we're not really shot people, I have decided to use them. This one's got water in and this one's got some gold paint in. They're coming in really handy so far. With the skull, she also sent through some sweets, but they weren't just any sweet. Did you get floral gums? What did you get? Floral gums. So I said in the last vlog that I was trying to get Adam some floral gums and couldn't get any. And I couldn't get any rum balls because they didn't have any left. So she sent a packet of rum balls, a packet of floral gums and 2 packets of jelly beans for the kids. But my rum balls didn't even last the day. They're all gone because they're too moreish. Yeah, you ate yours in a day. So big thank you to Sam and Gary for sending that stuff through. It was like Christmas, even though it's not Christmas, it's Christmas in, well, it came in July. I've just been holding it, waiting to mention it. I've just been too busy. Yeah, we finished the christening cake. We're delivering that tomorrow. And I'm also baking again tomorrow. I have a midweek cake next week. So that requires me to bake it tomorrow. So it's a 4-tier. That's what we're doing. It's Disney Sunday as well. And we're making lasagna. Got to do the food shop. All the usual boring stuff. But it is now 10 to 10. Sitting down, watching Doctor Who, and we're going to have a pizza for supper. Sat here editing the vlog and realised we went to bed without signing it off. What on earth? This is just getting worse and worse. It's starting to look like a blooming tortilla wrap. So, sorry this vlog has not been as entertaining. When I've got 3 cakes on, it can get a little bit stressful and I'm just panicking about getting them done and I can't pick up the camera that much. I am not vlogging this week because obviously, you know, I have 1 week off and 1 week on vlogging. And I only have 1 cake and it is much more chilled. I am going to just try and take 1 cake on a week. But I say that all the time and it never happens. So I'm going to sign the vlog off here and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.